The thunder is rolling up overhead. I can hear it. It shouldn't get anything crazy, right? Like it's just like a regular rain evening with rain. So let's hope that no power goes out. There's not any high winds around here, so we should be good to go. Let's come on over to transition. Just rolling all the way. Squeeze your shoulder blades, shoulders up towards your ears. Let's go nice and wide with those hands so we get a clear pass. If you feel like you have to bend the elbows, don't go very far. Only go as far as you can until you feel like you would have to bend your elbows, right? That's it. So you're only going as far back as it feels all right. Stretching up the chest. We'll do 3. I'm literally making myself laugh by just thinking in my head. Sorry. 1 more. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's take the band behind us. We're going to take our hands and face them in front. So there's no rotation through my arm at all. Okay, they're just, I'm holding my hands, palms facing, no rotation. Lift up. Forward. So the arms are just going to hang overhead. They're not going to fully dislocate. They're just hanging. Feeling the stretch in front of the shoulders and roll it out. Pullovers. Roll it up. 2 more. Lift, roll. One more. Okay, the thunder's really loud. It's really loud here. I've never been here with a thunderstorm. Okay, fold it in half. You're gonna step in each of these loops. Okay, feet are hip width apart. You're gonna grab the band hip width apart as well, okay? Nice and tight between the hands. We want to pull the hands right to our knees. We want to draw the shoulder blades back down our body, and we're going to stand up tall. Yes. Hands to your knees, stand up tall. Give me 10. Sharp breath out at the top. Looks good. And 10. Awesome. Perfect. Relax. We're just going to step away from it. Go into that hinge unbanded. Down at the bottom, you're going to open up your knees, open up your toes, sink into that deep squat. And stand straight up. Toes forward, hinge, and deep squat. Hinge, out, knees out, and rise. Shoulder to the side, hinge, roll the thighs out, how deep you can get, whatever's comfortable, and straight up. Beautiful, 2 more. Toes forward, hips back. Toes open, hips down. 1 more. Hips. Toes, and then roll your thighs out. Yes. Awesome. Back to your band. We're going to do 10 of these banded hinges. Okay. So your shoulder blades are activated. You're rolling them back down your body. Standing tall and release. Keep those heels down on the floor. Two more. And awesome. Set that to the side. I'm going to walk forward into a plank and step my right foot forward. You can drop your back knee. Okay. So just like the last movement we did, toes are going to stay forward, and you're going to open your knee out to the side. So you're really opening up to the hips. Squeeze that knee into your shoulder and let it fall out to the side. Squeeze the knee into the shoulder and let it fall out to the side. Three more, knee to shoulder, open out. This is gonna let us get deep into our squats, a little more comfortably. One more. We're going to come back to this side. So let's go other side. Okay, so my foot is forward. Then I'm letting the knee fall open. And I'm squeezing it into my shoulder. Out. And in. Out. And in, out, and in. Two more on this side, out, and in, out, and in. Step forward into a deep squat. And stand up. Yeah. Take your band last time. All right. 10 of these hinges. Okay. Let's go. Three more. 3. Stand tall, straighten those legs. One more. And down. Good. Legs open, hands down. Step back into a lunge. So this round, you can choose to keep your knee on the floor, or you can lift it up. When we're gonna add a little push up here. So when your knee falls out to the side, you're gonna let your body kind of think about the hip, like the pant line wants to come down to the ground. And then you're gonna bring it up and all in together. Leg falls out. You think about bringing your hips down to the ground. Push it all up and in. 3 more. 1. 2. And 3. Next side. Oh my goodness. Okay, my hands are nice and wide. Let the knee open. And I bring the other hip down to the ground. Bend my arms. And all up and in together. Two more. One more. Step back. Oh, and drag it in. Oh my goodness. Let those knees push outward. Come on up. Shake it off. Okay, I'm warm. I'm hot. Things are happening. Okay. Let's bring our kettlebell over. Realized all my stuff is away. Okay. Let's get into it, lady loves. We are going to be doing a interval timer, 1 minute on, 15-second rest. Just like the format that we've been doing for the past 2 weeks. So we are going to do kettlebell swings. Kettlebell swings, different versions, okay? So we're going to build up to a snatch. So if you have any of these beautiful beans, you're not going to want to smash it tonight. So take it off, turn it around, do whatever works for you. Wrist guards, if you would like them, throw them on. You're going to need them for the last round. Okay, so what we're going to do, the first portion of our kettlebell, we're going to do just single arm swings. Okay, so just single arm. What we're going to pay attention to here is when we're coming up, bringing our torso back to center. So with single arms, what tends to happen is the bell is way in front of us, and we're kind of twisted in the torso. During the swing, that's fine. But when we come up, we want to reach our other hand to tap the bell. That's going to do this tiny little twist, this tiny little rotation, and it's going to really bring our core into it. Okay, so that's the first portion. 1 minute swing, rest, the next swing. Then we're going to do 2 hand swings. We're going to do 2 rounds of those. The last portion of our kettlebell work is full snatches. Okay, so that goes from your swing right up in front of the body and overhead. So there is this tiny little quarter turn. So when the bell comes up in front of you, there's this little quarter turn with that shoulder in order to insert the hand. So it's this little turn and then a little turn to bring it out. So I just want you thinking about that top turn, okay? That is our kettlebell portion for the night. Are we ready for that? 2 and 1. Big swing. Beautiful. Let's get into it. We have started. That's it. Show me that second arm. Straighten those legs, just like we work the band. Pretend you have that band on your feet. Oh my gosh. We got this. Take a rest. That spices things up. That little extra rotation, that quickness at the top really gets the side here. Let's go other side, pull. Nice, I love to see the use of that open arm. Keep going, ladies. Stand up tall, stand up straight. Whew. Almost there. Take a rest. Okay. Part 2 of our kettlebell is 2-hand swing. 2-hand swing. Let's go. Pull up to your waist. Straighten those legs. Keep the chin tucked in. We want to make sure that we're not overarching by looking at the screen. Sharp breath at the top. Oh my goodness, keep going. Straighten those legs, don't use your back, use your legs. Push them straight. Get to the booty, take a rest. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do that again. Right now. Let's go. Weight to the heels, pull back and up. Oh, keep going, guys, keep going. This is a doozy. Rock it to the end. Yes, ladies. That's it. Done. Okay. So now we're going to take that power and quarter turn it up overhead. Let's go. Snatch. Pull back, up. Catch overhead. Rotate it down to your waist. That's it. Good pace, good pace. Yes, I love the extension overhead. Good work. Whew. Rest. Okay. All right. Tonight is demanding. Next side. Come on. We're recovered a little bit from the snatches. This side feels a bit better to start with. Yes, yes, you can recognize that pace. I like how this is going. Here we go. As you feel more recovered, you can kind of get into the next one a little sooner. Take a rest. Okay. You have a full minute. Whew. Yeah, okay. So dumbbells. We need to gather those dumbbells. Excuse me. We're going to swap out the equipment. Grab a ball for later. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Please, I'm sorry about that interference. I'm going to go ahead and just record the last portion of our workout. Here we go. My shoelaces are down, sitting onto those heels, sitting up, squeezing the butt cheeks. Okay, back to your heels. We're going to envision like we have a band wrapped around our hips, anchored behind us. So we're pulling the band with our hip and then giving into the resistance. Squeeze the bum and back down. Squeeze. This one is just our intro for the next exercise. Take a rest. Okay, we're going to go single leg, extending the leg out to the side, toes facing forward. We're going to try to keep the foot flat on the floor. That is the goal. Here we go. Sitting back onto the heel and up. There we go. So we're getting a beautiful stretch in the ankle. We're strengthening and stabilizing the knee. And we're getting a beautiful mobility through that hip. The dumbbells resting on my chest. Let's do this again. 2 feet. This will give you less range. This will give you more range. Choose your level. It's like a band's pulling you back. And you're pushing your hips into that band. Squeeze, relax. This is the last time here. We're only doing 2 rounds of this. There we go. And tight and relax. I'm going to flip this mat around so you can get a side, a different view. Single leg work. Okay. Extending it out, toes forward. Here it is. Single leg. Down and up. You keep going, you keep going. Yes, that's the sweet stuff. So we want to make sure that we're not arching our back to send our hips behind us. Our rib cage and our hips are staying tucked in. And it's like somebody was kind of pushing on your head. So break at the hips, and they're pushing you straight back. Okay, there's no arch in the spine. Ooh. Just drop down, take a rest. Moving over. All right. Ready for that last one here? Here it is. Foot flat, outer edge onto the ground. Really trying to lift up that medial arch. So that's what I'm looking at. If I look away, my foot's going to want to tilt in. So I'm going to stare it down. Kind of figure out how it feels and connect the sensations and the movement on how and where I want it to go. Oh, yes. Whew, that one was definitely giving this foot some love. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and put my correct toes on for the next portion. So we're going to switch out our dumbbell with our booty band. And I'm going to grab my correct toes so we can really strengthen and support those arches. So it would have been really nice to be wearing these during that exercise, but you know what, it's just as good to get them on right after as well, because the foot and the tri-arches are already kind of fired up, so they're already kind of awake. Now we can kind of place them and make them work appropriately in the position that they should be in, okay? So that, honestly, honest to goodness, just kind of took away a little bit of that sensation right in the front here. Love these, love these. Okay, all rubber band will get you a little bit further as well. So you're gonna find your resistance, shifting your weight onto one leg, step directly behind, and straighten out the knee. Tap in, out, and straighten that knee. Okay, so the hips are staying steady, so there's no rotating forward. So we're really getting into the bottom of the butt cheek. Beautiful. So we're going to do one side for a minute, the other side for a minute. We're going to break and do a monster walk. So 4 steps forward, 4 steps back, rolling those thighs outward. We're going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, and back it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then we're going to repeat again. So I'm going to walk forward, turn on my timer. I wonder if I can get like a remote for that. You know what, I bet you there's something out there. Okay, here we go. So I'm shifting my body weight onto one leg, back, extend the knee. Do this lower, back, and extend. That's it. You're just thinking about staying as steady as possible, and your back leg is the only thing moving. It's this extension of your torso and up the center of your body. I can feel my supporting leg firing up. I have weight into my heel, the outer side of my foot to my big toe. Okay, high reps here. Oof. Take a rest. We're going to go to the other side. Excuse me. Excuse me. Shift, extend. So my body weight, we're making sure we're not shifting forward and back. Like I said, the only thing that's moving is this back leg. We're keeping our body weight over this front foot. There we go. Whoop. Balance. My goodness, I was like praying. I was praying to hear that beep. Okay, are you ready for our monster walk? So let's go shoulder width apart. Roll those thighs out. Step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how every step I make, I drive my knees open, and that's rolling out my thighs. So the thighs roll out. That's it. 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Once you kind of get into the motion, you can kind of pick it up, because now you're always going to have constant tension. Oh yes, okay. 3 minutes remain. 3 minutes, we're going One more time. Here it is. Over, back and extend. You might notice I'm doing a little bit of an angle with my kick out. So if you put yourself into a little square box, think about stepping to the back corner, okay? That's a natural kind of alignment here. So your body's going to feel more comfortable and accepting of going into that position than it would be trying to get, say, straight back. Oh my goodness. Yes. Can feel that seat. Whoop. Oh. Whew, it echoed. I'm sure you guys hear some crazy stuff on that end. Oh yes. All right. Shift back into the corner of your box. That's it. Try to keep your shoulders down from your ears. They can kind of creep up, especially when you're concentrating. That's why I move my arms a lot, because I'm just constantly adjusting, micro adjustments, okay? You don't just get in a spot and it's gonna stay there for a minute. Oh no, that'd be too easy. You gotta work for it. You gotta figure out the details, where you're trying to get away from yourself. Excuse me. Okay. Yes. Yes. Monster box. So start with a couple rounds, just really placing that foot, and then you can kind of get into a little bit more of a quicker pace. Okay? Step, 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 step. I ain't doing it. And step. And there's not really a rule for how far ahead you want to step. You want to make it as natural as possible so you're still able to operate and get into that external rotation. If you go too wide, you may be jumping too far ahead and you won't be able to get that proper rotation here at the thighs and hip joint. Honestly, check it out. Check it out. It's more just like you diagonal yourself across the room. It's like a little pivot. Oh, yes! Yes. So I did bring my ball out because I wanted to roll my feet. I knew that dumbbell work would really call on it. So if you want to take the time, you want to stay with me here, bring your ball over. You can keep your correct toes on. It's just going to create more space and more placement. Oh, I am like, let's say right underneath the ball of the foot. Just slowly crossing, creating tension all the way to the other side. Base of the pinky. And once I kind of feel like that sensation lets up, I'm just going to move down my foot a bit more. Doesn't take too long. And you can start to feel when it's ready to move again. Oh. Oh, there we go. What are you? All right. Let's do like 5 more breaths, because
to training and stress, and then like these release techniques. It's like it's like a perfect potion, really. The response that you get. And then we feel it after. We feel it in our ability to accept new information, in our ability to process emotions, in our sleep patterns, right? Like, we're able to recognize what this medicine, what this potion gives us after we leave, after it's done. Like, that's the beauty of fitness and movement and muscle rolling, right? Self-care activities. Ooh, this one has this nice radiation. 5, 4, 3, ooh, scared the shit out of me. 2, and 1. Yes, okay. Awesome. There's no water in there. There is no water. We have to do a quick hamstring release. So we're gonna do this standing. You're just gonna drape your foot out in front. Sit back. You're gonna drive your heel into the floor like you wanted to drag it behind you, but instead your hips just get lengthened higher and higher towards the ceiling. And relax. Go back in and out 5 times. 5. 4. You want a little bit more. Oh, can't go up though. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. That's it. 3. 2. Think I just found a new move. Oh, yes. 1. Think I found a move. Expect this. Expect this in later classes. Okay. I'm using a large band, so I'm sure you could use anything else if you wanted to actually do